Hello and welcome to some more Star Citizen. There was an Anvil Arrow questions and answers that I wanted to go over, so let's do that now. If you want to know more about that ship that's just been released as flyable, then please check out my ship buyer's guide for the Arrow, as this is intended to be a companion video to that. There was an error that listed the ship as a stealth ship, but it is actually a light fighter. However, if the ship manages its emissions via smart usage or via stealth-orientated components, then it could certainly fit the stealth role and go around undetected. The Arrow can handle extremely poorly in-game currently. This is due to an IFCS bug. Cycling your landing gear up and down fixes it. It is intended to be one of the most agile ships of the light fighter class. This should be more reflected in the new flight model in 3.5. The Hawk and the Gladius have higher top speeds than the Arrow, but the Arrow is more maneuverable. The Arrow has joint thrusters, which have not really been mentioned before, but a gimbaled thruster has multiple vectors of thrust, whereas a fixed thruster has a single vector of thrust. A joint thruster is a subset of gimbaled thrusters and refers to the range of movement. A few examples of gimbaled thrusters they use are joint, roll, and flex. The Arrow uses joint thrusters, which means the thrusters can change their pitch in a 90-degree arc. The Aurora uses roll thrusters, which pitch in a 180-degree arc. The Hornet uses flex thrusters, which pitch and yaw in 90-degree arcs. There are more configurations of thrusters, but these are the most common. The more vectors a thruster can hit, the more complexity it adds, and generally reduces maneuverability. So if you could have loads of sort of fixed thrusters all over your ship for every direction, then that would be the best. The light fighter category encompasses many ships for many playstyles. The Arrow, Gladius, Mustang Delta, and Blade are all dedicated fighters, and their flight characteristics and loadouts differ significantly. The Aurora LN and 125A can both carry cargo, while also having combat capabilities. The Hawk can carry a prisoner and has an EMP, making it ideal for bounty hunting. The Reliant Tanner is meant for long-range combat and features multi-crew gameplay. The K2AL is a scout ship meant to get in and out and use its unique maneuverability and agility rather than firepower. Compared to the Gladius, though, which is the ship that the Arrow is really competing directly against, in my opinion, the Gladius has superior missile hardpoints and dual engines, which should out-accelerate and out-top speed the Arrow in a straight line. One of the things that the Arrow does is sort of like cut corners with certain things to make it more cheap for like a military contract, which is what in lore effectively it's for. So to get the price that low, Anvil included a cheaper turret mount with size 1 weapons, and users may want to purchase larger weapons to get the most from the Arrow's hardpoints. As always, balance is still being worked on, and it's subject to change. So we know that we can have 3 size 3 fixed weapons, figure them in various different ways. The Arrow was built to be a short-range fighter and mainly to act as a ship deployed from a carrier where it can refuel and restock. As such, it has very limited quantum fuel, meaning it sort of like needs to refill between Hurston and Crusader currently in the persistent universe. Let's talk about a little bit more of the customization. The Arrow can use military stealth and civilian components and comes stock with military stuff. So that is actually pretty good. Coming with military components means that they perform well. They might generate more heat or whatever, but they're going to be typically more robust and have very good performance. The top turret mount was designed to only accommodate weapons. Currently, the attached turret can hold 2 size 1 weapons, but it can be removed to add a single fixed size 3 or a gimbaled size 2 weapon. The mount was designed to be flexible in this aspect. There are no plans to allow other utility options, though. In the future, you will be able to use a computer blade to turn that top turret into an AI-controlled turret akin to a point defense system if you wish. However, on such a small ship, you may be using up all or over half of the blade slots, the computer slots for your ship, leaving you with no other options to upgrade. So, what will the ship fit in? The Arrow is a small form factor with folding wings to accommodate fitting in various carriers. Any ship that is built to be a dedicated carrier will definitely be able to fit it. So that's the Idris, Kraken, Bengal. Many other ships will be able to have at least one. The Javelin, the Endeavour's hangar module, the 890 Jump, the Polaris. The folding wings prevent it from being stored in the Carrack, as that bay is specifically for the Pisces. There may potentially be some other things it fits in as well, but other ships are still being concepted, built out, and all that sort of stuff. We will know more once they are fully built out. It would be interesting to see if it fits in the Starfarer, because why not? The ship has no cargo space, but in the future they do want each ship to be able to store a personal weapon for a player. So you, like, when you land, you're able to grab your machine gun or whatever from the back of the ship. Currently, the Arrow does not allow for that, but may include a slot for a personal weapon or emergency kit in the future. So, what do you think of the Arrow? Are you liking it as an alternative to the Avenger Titan or Gladius? Do you think that the Gladius is preferable, or did you want to go into something more cargo and a bit more multi-role, so the Titan is more your style? Did you pick one up in the sale? Whatever your thoughts, please leave them in the comments below. I'd love to hear them. We will be giving away another Saber Raven with a CitizenCon digital goodies pack. All you need to do is be subscribed to my channel and comment on any of my videos in December to be in for a chance of winning. And some other giveaways may appear and some other stuff along the month, but I will inform you when that happens. If you are considering getting or upgrading your gaming PC for Star Citizen or any other game for that matter, instead consider the Shadow Cloud gaming service. It's a subscription-based service that leverages your internet connection to turn any appropriate device, whether it be an old PC, smartphone, tablet, and more, into a powerful Windows 10 gaming PC. It's been working well in the latest 3.3.0 PTU patch of Star Citizen. I'm going to try and maintain a best practices guide on my website as well. More information is available in the links below, and if you do decide to try it, use the code BoredGamer to get a discount. Thanks for watching, guys, and I'll see you in the verse.